Oh, day 2. Okay. That's so scary. I hated the music that was playing too. Could be that creepy guy though. That low-key makes more sense than the teenagers if you really think about it. I'm up.
Hey, wake up.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Oh god.
Sorry, our problem.
It's early in the morning for
The phone
this.
line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either.
Great.
I don't really know why that would be the case.
Should I be worried?
About what?
We can't get help if we need it.
Oh, you're tough, Hank. You don't seem like the guy who likes to ask for help.
Sure.
What I need you to do, though, is
So
hike up
pretty.
to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you
Oh,
come.
I see. It says telephone.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
Yeah.
You don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
Okay, which way am I going?
I feel like I'm gonna be murdered when I'm in the outhouse.
Feeling a little exposed, are we?
Hey, no man in the history of the world has felt tough with his pants around his ankles.
Well, be strong. You can always call if you're having trouble.
Sure, I'll do that.
It's a big drop. Let me go back through the cave.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
Just trying to pry. Talk
You know,
about my bar.
boring.
We're going to the
Don't
bar.
ski. We used to go to this bar called the Dollar, though. I love that place.
Oh, wait, is that down on Pearl? They have all the money pinned to the ceiling?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
How does she know?
Love that bar. Why didn't you go anymore?
Keep accidentally pressing tab instead of caps.
I took this job.
Oh, duh. Hey, can you hold on a sec?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Why isn't she leaving her tower?
I don't think so. Why?
Isn't she the... Who's she talking to?
Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
Yeah, I'm just gonna listen.
I'm absolutely sure.
I think I go this way.
Would you? Alright, I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard.
What?
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, if there's anyone or anything you want to talk about, fire away.
I don't want to. I don't like what you were doing.
Looks like I might have lost you. You could be down in one of those valleys. Call me if you need anything.
Okay, so I keep going. Yeah, I am going the right way. Yeah, I don't know if it's like because, you know, if I guess if you were really doing this job, you'd kind of be like, you would have the mentality, or like, I guess not the mentality, but like your brain, you might start like, you know, kind of questioning things and freaking out, you know, because you're alone. And here are the telephone wires. This is a good sign. But that's like sus. I don't know. You might start spiraling or something. Okay.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
I'm not gonna talk. I don't want to talk about my wife with her.
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
Abandoned shitters.
I'm in the right area.
I do believe, the comms wire runs for quite a ways. Follow
Yeah.
it all the way to the top of Beartooth Point, and if it's not damaged, you can loop around back home.
Is that not where she is? Like, what lookout tower is she? Because what other lookout towers do we have around here? So there's 2 Forks lookout. And the other one is the Thoroughfare Lookout. Because she seems to be, sometimes I'm like, is she closer to some stuff than I am? Like when we were talking about the stuff going on at Jonesy Lake, it just seemed really suspicious. Okay, let's just keep following this. Oh, great. There's a beer can.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
Yeah, why would they be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
See, because if the beer cans are the evidence that they've been here, right? Yeah, so this was definitely them. So it makes me think that the break-in at my tower could have been that creepy guy, because how could they have been here and the other place? I'm trying to find her tower, because I see my tower right there. Well, it's broken.
Okay, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it.
That's actually good to hear. I can send someone out to fix it. Good find.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind.
Yeah.
It was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
Find them.
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath.
I feel like this is so weird.
Your tower and
Because I can't, like, arrest them. But I feel like this is totally grounds for,
They're big into Red Eagle.
you know,
great.
getting
See
arrested.
if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt
Can I tell her
they're
about the
where
underwear?
yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Yeah, so they obviously did this. So who broke into my tower? That's the big question. And also, I feel like, I know this is only like day 2, but I feel like I leave my tower like multiple times a day and I'm like wandering around doing all this stuff. And she's closer. I'm pretty sure she's thorough. She's the other one.
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
So I don't know why she's not doing any work.
That is a pickle.
I could just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped out here.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen before you find these assholes. I was thinking you should probably head back to where you saw them last.
The lake. Okay, so now I can turn left up here. Yeah, and then I'll go back to the lake. Okay, so I think the lake is down over here. Oh.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well,
It has rope on it,
you can always go
too.
for supplies.
I don't think those girls would bring rope out here. Brian Goodwin? Whoa!
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn in at the top.
Huh.
What's that?
Do you know
That's
him?
a rope dangling there.
Yeah, I just...
Why is it right above where the pack was? What?
Was he a ranger or something?
Oh, no.
Hmm.
He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. Stickler for rules.
No.
Took off halfway through the summer.
Yeah, why?
Where'd they go?
It's weird.
I never really hit it off with old Ned, and one day they were just gone. Sucks. Anyway, so it goes. Have fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes.
Debbie.
Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? You know, the guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
Maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
Okay. Oh. That is a.
I
That's
see a
smoke.
really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like
Oh
it's to the
gosh.
south and west.
Naughty, naughty.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood.
Whoa.
Keep
This
an eye
area
on that
looks
smoke plume.
burnt.
Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Because the other thing about, like, you know, teenagers being out here is, like, if they're, like, still, you know, 16, 17, they're still with their parents. And, you know, they should, if it took me 2 days to get out here, probably took them 2 days to get out here. And I think, you know, Delilah and, Henry have already discussed that.
So,
So it took these kids 2 days to get out here. It's gonna take them 2 days to get back. And they're just hanging out.
myself have chosen to never get attached to
Like, that's not
anyone
something I'd let my
who's
kid
25.
do. Just disappear for minimum 5 days.
I don't mean that the way it sounds. I mean, I care about people, and I like companionship as much as the next person. But why does it have to come from the same person for your whole life? My Aunt
What do
Kathy
you
was married
mean?
to the same guy for 4 decades, and when he
I don't know
died,
about you, but I
she
like
found out
being
he'd been
married.
having an affair with a real estate broker for 15 years.
I'm actually married.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but
I guess I'll tell her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's why we don't pry into people's
we'll
shit.
look into it.
That's what's so annoying to me, is that, like, clearly he doesn't want to talk about it.
It's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
He doesn't want to talk about it, and she's clearly trying to pry.
But I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
Here's a great life tip for everyone. Don't pry into other people's stuff, okay? I'm gonna beat these kids up.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Oh.
Excuse me, flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Flapjack.
Hey, flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
Okay, where am I? Okay, go down here. That'll be the lake. I think they're by the lake still. They're doing a lot of traversing for this. Maybe, like, they had, like, that wasn't just maybe the two girls were part of, like, a bigger group. They grabbed their stuff and then, like, or maybe some of their stuff and then went off towards the lake. Saw me, didn't want to come towards me. So went back to whatever group they're a part of where they have the rest of their stuff. That's what makes sense, right? And then, if they're part of a larger group, maybe it wasn't that creepy guy who broke in my tower. Maybe it was, you know, the other kids broke in my tower, and then the girls went and cut the line. But how would the girls know to go cut the line? Like, I certainly did not know about that when I was a teenager, but maybe I guess if, like, you live out in Wyoming and this is what you come do in your spare time. Yeah, maybe it's the summer. I think, well, actually, yeah, I do think it's the summer, and that's why these girls don't seem to have, like, school to be attending to or anything. Tell your mom you're taking a trip or something for the summer? I don't know. Well, I guess it is the 80s, so I guess they did that type of stuff. Okay, I need to go east.
What does she have?
Is this the meadow? Oh, they clean up their stuff? It looks like they did, okay.
She's got Alzheimer's, like dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Okay.
She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you
Thanks.
guys found out?
So I guess she's Australian then? Oh. So I think it was just kind of like scary the entire time, I would guess.
We went straight to the doctor after her first spell or whatever. They diagnosed her, and we were both just very scared. Can't really tell when Julia is scared. She just gets quiet. She was very quiet.
Delilah loves to pry. Okay, let's see if I'm still going in the right way. Yeah, I am. Okay. So at some point, those girls did come back for their clothes. Okay, so we're almost there. There's also going to be a cache up here. We could check real quick, too. Lush Woods.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root
I
organism.
passed the cache. I did not.
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
You know what I just thought about is that, when we found all their stuff, they didn't have, like, a tent or anything with them.
So, how'd you meet?
Oh my god. Stop prying, Delilah.
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I walked over and asked her what her major was because I thought she was a student, not a prof.
There it is.
Smooth.
That's me. I did make the first move, though.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
Missing person. Grab that. Read. Mitch Michaels, 31'6'2", 165 pounds, short brown, distinctive facial feature. Last seen around Jonesy Lake on July 3rd, 1981. He was first reported missing on July 29th, 1981. Wait, what? So he was last seen. Oh, and then he was reported. That's a long time for someone to, like, be last seen and then be reported. He's known to be familiar with the area. Is this that guy I saw? Mitch was seen around Jonesy Lake the morning of July 3rd. 1972 Ford F-250. Montana, okay. Interesting. I definitely think that's the guy I saw.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. A thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
You really didn't like him.
Did you?
I don't know. I honestly, I just had a hard time talking to him. I mean, there are lookouts who seriously won't shut up, who call me about every little thing that pops into their head. And then there are those who just want to be left alone. He was
Well, it's dumb you say that because you're talking to me about everything.
I didn't want to say anything.
Ooh, waterfall.
It's fine. I'll just chuck my walkie-talkie into the river,
Oh, come on.
and you'll never hear from me again.
Finally, peace and quiet. Woohoo!
And you go north.
So,
Isn't your radio supposed to be in the river?
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Well, I guess I'm stuck with you then.
Yeah. So, did you mention something about Ned Goodwin having PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. That's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him
Oh.
way more than I talked to Ned. That's for
Scarf.
sure.
This waterfall's pretty.
Spotting fires.
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
Can't grab it.
It's a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby.
True. Oh, we found it.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
That seems like it. I swear, they must have drank 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is. These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp.
They got a lot of stuff.
Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
Oh,
It's another one of those magazines. No, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback. Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder.
torn
Which would
clothes.
explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Some of their clothes are all torn up.
This
That's
is
not good.
suspicious.
Looks like someone left a note.
Intriguing.
Okay, dear Psycho, I hope you're happy. We're leaving. I'm going to find the police and tell them about how you creeped us out on the lake and then came to short our campsite and all our stuff. Oh, stealing. Oh, what? Stealing panties is gross. You're probably an axe murderer and you're going to jail. I hope it was worth being a jerk over some fireworks. Okay, well, I did not take their underwear. So that makes me think it was the other guy I saw. I also did not show their campsite, so that would have had to been the other guy. Interesting.
Maybe
This
you should
is
read it.
creepy.
Okay, yeah.
Let me know what it says.
Oh, they're gone for sure.
Well, what's it say?
I need to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Yeah, which I did not attack them.
Did you?
No?
I didn't do anything to them. It looks like someone had it out for them.
Then why do they think it's you?
Fuck, I don't know.
Huh.
Hey,
I feel like that guy I saw in the forest could be that missing guy.
Weird what happened out here.
Or maybe that guy who brought his son out here.